Good morning, everybody. I'm here today. We're in Sebring, Florida. I have been doing some little day trips out here to try to show you guys some of the outdoor things there are to do here. This is where they did the HGTV hometown makeover season this year. So people have been, probably coming here and seeing the circle. And so I thought maybe I would do some trips out here to show you some of the outside things. Last week we did the airboat wildlife adventures in Sebring, and this week we're at Highlands Hammock State Park. I want to introduce you. We're doing a little hike with the pups today. I want to introduce you. That's Sawyer James right here. He's actually my grand puppy. He's my daughter's dog, but she's renting and she's not allowed to have dogs, so he gets to stay with his grandma. And then we have Kenya Grace back there. Kenya! Hey, baby! So that's Kenya Grace. She's actually my rescue pup. I've had her about 8 months. We've just been working through some things. She's an amazing dog. And we're going to try to get her, she's up to about 5 miles running with me now. We're going to try to get her up to like 10 or 12 this season so she can start doing some of the Florida trail sections with me. So anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy this. We're at Highlands Hammock State Park. Alright, so things are a little different than I thought. The campground is actually closed right now because they are doing construction and you're not even allowed to go in there at all. So the trail that I usually do in there, I'm not allowed to do, but he showed me how I could kind of do a detour. Also, there's another campground here. This is the primitive campground. He said I could hike back there, but I'm not allowed to take my car. There's no shade back there, so I'm not going to take the dogs in there to show you guys. Sorry I can't show you everything I wanted to show you, but we're going to just do the best we can. I want to make sure that I have the dogs on a trail that's shaded for them. But we'll do a little drive-through right here. Here is the little, town center, if you want. This right here, they have 5Ks out here. They have music in the park, and everybody, the community comes and can gather. This is the little store, which actually I would enjoy going in there. They have merch, t-shirts and stuff, but I think maybe bike rentals. But with the dogs with me, I'm not gonna go in there. So this is the museum, the CCC Museum, Civilian Corp Conservation, I think. I've never actually been in there, but apparently it's pretty cool. Back during World War II, I believe they had one of the presidents organized the CCC, and they built a lot of our first state parks. I think this was the very first state park actually ever, back in the 30s, maybe something like that. See how nice and shaded. This is such a nice hammock. You're just gonna love it. I can't wait to get you out on the trail. Ooh, that was quite a venture getting these two out of the car. She is crazy. This is her first trip off of our property. As far as hiking, we usually are just in our own woods or roads by the house. She just wanted to jump out. I had to tell her to be a good boy like her brother. So anyways, I have this little water dish that is collapsible. I'm going to attach on my backpack for the dogs. And we're going to get some bug spray on before we go. So I have this Skin So Soft that I like to use for the dogs because I know it's okay for animals. So I'm going to put that on the dogs. And I'll just put a little bit on myself as well. Okay, this is the beginning of the 2-mile walk around the loop. That's where we parked back there. She's being a bit much. I'm not used to having 2 dogs with me. away from our neighborhood. So this is new. I usually have just taken him places. So there's actually a lot of cars coming around this loop. So it's been kind of hard to, with the dogs, I have to get them out of the way. I think that I'm definitely not going to do the whole loop with both of the dogs. Usually I just have him and he stays right next to me and it's no big deal. But there is an off-road trail that we're going to do, and then we won't come across any cars. So we just need to get there. But isn't this beautiful? Look at this hammock up here. This is what the whole loop looks like. There's all kinds of native plants growing. Well, there's that yucky Caesar weed too. But there's all kinds of native plants that grow in here. There's the Florida coffee plant that grows here. There's the fire bush, the native, I think it's Camellia. Here's some of the coffee right there. I think there is some of the beauty berry here as well. There are wild orchids that grow on the trees and bloom certain times of the year. There's a lot of little trails that you can do and they all connect. There's one there. There's one here. We're going to go and do the bike trail because that's a little more off-road, what I like. So, come on, Kenya Grace. The dogs are doing pretty good. This is her first adventure. We passed that dog and she didn't bark or anything. I was really proud of her when I first got her. She barked at everything. So I've been really working with her and she's doing really good. She was a rescue. I made a short little video of her rescue story that I'll put down in the description, but she was actually left behind in an apartment in Orlando. They moved out and just left her. And she was there for a week before anyone found her. So she had a little bit of trauma when I got her. I still can't leave her overnight. She gets panicked, she gets upset. I have to hurry up and get home at night. But she's grown in leaps and bounds. And she's going to be my little adventure pup. She's going to be doing some of the Florida Trail with me. We're going to try to do some camping trips. I want to say thank you. I have 65 subscribers now. I can't even believe it. A couple of them I know for a fact are from other countries. I think my 50th subscriber was from Canada. So sorry, I can't remember your name, but he did some long hike across a country or something. It was really cool. So anyways, and then I actually have a follower from Vietnam as well. So it's fascinating to me. I would love if you guys would put in the comments what country you're watching me from, or if you're in the United States, what state you're watching from. I'd love to get an idea if people are watching because they want to know where to go when they're in Florida, or if they're just not going to be able to make it here. So this is a good way for them to see, what's here, the beauty. Oh my goodness, there's an armadillo. Kenya Grace. I'm going to turn it around. Hold on. There's an armadillo in there. I lost it. Oh, here he is. The dogs are going to go nuts in a minute. They're probably going to trip me. No, Kenya Grace. So I have some trips planned. Lots of fun adventures for you guys to come along. I hope that you're going to enjoy. This is summertime. It's hot. I really haven't been doing very much. I enjoy working in my garden. I enjoy sitting on the porch swing watching the sunset, reading some books, just resting my body up. Sawyer is very thirsty. He's waiting on us to get to our trailhead so I can stop and give him some water. This guy, where is he? This guy's really thirsty. He's a big old boy. He gets really overheated, so we only do usually 2 or 3 miles in the summer, and he can do like about 5 in the winter. Kenya, I think, could go on forever. She never acts like she's hot and tired or anything. I think it's in her blood. So Sawyer is actually, he is half Great Pyrenees. And then his mother was a brindle cur dog, so he has all that hair, and he's a big guy. He enjoys our runs though. It's his favorite. He thinks that's his job, to run with me. They say all dogs have to have a job. Kenya's job is to look at her mama, she says. So yeah, when I first got her, she chose me at the rescue. Sat down next to me for an hour. We went for a run together. She did great. I got ready to leave. I just wasn't really sure. Got ready to leave, got on the other side of the fence, and she starts climbing the fence and screaming. And the rescue guy, he's like, you can just take her home for a couple of hours and see how it goes. And so she jumped right in the car, and took her home, and she's been here ever since. She claimed me as her mommy. She had a lot of issues in the beginning. I couldn't even go out in the yard without her screaming like a coyote. But she's worked through all day. She knows that her mommy is always going to come back for her, always going to come home. So we're getting there. I only have one bowl to start. I need to go shopping and get them some more bowls. This is my first time taking Kenya out, so I need to buy a second bowl. Don't worry, Sawyer James, there's plenty of water for you too. Alright, let your brother drink. Here. No, let Sawyer drink. Okay, we've had a drink. We've all had a drink. We're going to go ahead and start working on this bike trail. We're going to do a little off-road for you guys. Okay, so this intersection here, there's a real nice bridge down there that I want to take you guys to, and then we'll circle back on the county road back to our car. But this is the way that you would go to the campground, and this is really beautiful as well. We'll just go a little ways and turn around because apparently there's a barricade up. You can't go all the way through, but I always think this is really pretty and nice and shaded. Well, it actually looks a little bit sunny right this minute. We might not stay on here very long. Look at these butterflies. Trying to get close for you guys. The dogs are just wrapping me up. They're a hot mess. Isn't this just a beautiful trail? There's water on the sides here. We're going to be going over here, guys. We're going to be going over a bridge up here that goes over the water. It's real pretty. Okay, so there's this guy on the bridge, and look, there's a raccoon running right behind him. This is crazy. I think the raccoon just realized he was there. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Sometimes there's alligators hanging out in here. right, it's getting hot. Sawyer has had enough, and I think we still have a little ways back to the car. So we are going to head on out to the county road and take the county road back to our car. Hopefully it's not too terribly far. We made it to the county road. We're gonna have to watch for cars here. Go ahead, guys. Here. No, you have to go this way. Hey, this way. Come on. No, Kenya, you went the wrong way. Come here. Come this way like we did. This way. Good girl. So we're gonna go this way back towards our car. This is just a little one-way bridge. I think I might be able to get down closer to the water if I walk on the other side here. I have to be careful because there are alligators in here, but I know Sawyer would probably enjoy a quick dip to cool off. Kenya Grace is still scared of water. Oh, is it hot? The bridge might be hot. Let's run, guys. Let's run. Oh, I was wrong. I guess I should have gone the other way. Oh, here. Oh, there's a car coming. Crap. All right. I don't see a way to get him to the water. I'm just going to sit right here in the shade for a little while. Okay, so we're just all laying here, just taking a little break on the side of the road. Here's Sawyer. Oh, he was laying. We're waiting on him to cool down. We're going to hang out here probably 15 minutes. I'm going to eat a snack. Got my little protein bar. See if we can get him cooled down. And then I see that the bike path is right up there, so I'm gonna go back the same way we came because I know that's shaded. So at least we won't have to worry about him being in the sun. So I'm hoping that there's no alligators down here. But I think Sawyer needs to get wet. He's extremely hot and he's not cooling off. Okay, we made it back to the bike path. I'm definitely taking this route because at least I know that this is shaded. Hopefully it's shorter, I'm not sure. I think I definitely overdid it today with Sawyer. He's so hot. We're just walking really, really slow. And try to get him back into the air conditioning. So I checked the GPS and it says we have half a mile to the car. So I don't think that's too bad. Can you see him? I've been splashing him with water out of my little thing here. And that seems to be helping him a little bit. Oh, look, the car is right up there. This is great. We have to walk through all that sunshine to get there though. Okay, we made it back to the car. I turned the air conditioner on in the car to get it going. He's drinking and resting. Okay guys, we're back in the car. We're in the air conditioning. Everybody's hot. Everybody's cooling off. I hope you enjoyed this little mini tour of Highlands Hammock State Park in Sebring, Florida. I had planned on taking the dogs to the Sebring soda shop. We were going to get cups for them, but I think Sawyer's had enough. He needs to go home in the air conditioning. So I'll see you guys next time. Kenya Grace, do you want to say goodbye? Kenya! Hey! 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 I'm not very good at this whistling thing. Kenya Grace! She's tired too. There she is. Say goodbye to everybody. She's a good girl. All right. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed.